Boom, boom. This is Ken. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. All right, got a little bit of Destiny shout up today. Got a little bit to cover, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. The narrative dungeon of Dog's Purpose is going to be closing 2 days. So to the 28th, maintenance break is coming on the 28th at night. So make sure that you get in here and do this as many times as you can. I've already cleared this like 3 or 4 times, and I'm just continuing through it. You just want to basically go until you get all of the actual glow sticks, because you can choose in the mission pass events what you want. So just complete those, and once they're done, you might want to snatch up some of these gloves here too. Those are pretty nice. It's a nice set of gloves. So they do sometimes stick interesting items inside of here. So pay attention to what is in here. You don't necessarily need to go directly to the next grid. Wait and see, if there's any things on here that you want to get. Like this is an A rank 5. Okay, so that's good, especially that's a good set of gloves. Okay, so you definitely want to snatch those up before you go, and you make sure you get all the glow sticks. That's what I've been doing. Once I clear the glow sticks and anything else that's snatchy, I go to the next one. But you don't have to immediately go to the next grid after you've cleared that. Once you get to 8, it just keeps repeating with different stuff. All right, so focus on that. I'm at like the 5th level on 8. That's why you're seeing those gloves. Those are not normal. When you get, I'm just keep clearing it over and over and over. The rewards get a little bit better as you progress through. That's why I've got a 5-star ace rank, 4 of them actually, so I can for 4 characters if I needed them. So you're not going to get that all the time, but keep an eye on what you're doing, because you definitely want to make sure, because those glow sticks allow you to clear these missions. Like I've already cleared Venus's. I actually got another copy of her when I cleared this one. I'm now working on the one for. I'm now working on Saturn just to get some more Onyx, and I've cleared the Lisa's mission. Got a bunch of gold and some 10 drops for that. So I'm working on that right now. I've also cleared some of the actual crafting stone, but let me tell you something here. I cleared the S rank for this. It's ridiculous. You have to chain reroll. I literally had 250 weapon stones in there, and I had 8 left before I hit an S. And I started doing I had 310 armor stones, and I used all of them and didn't get an S. So, it's just ridiculous. They need to fix it. I mean, there needs to be a pity of some type. Maybe like after you hit 200, you get an S or something, because it's just ridiculous. Because although it doesn't cost money to actually, it costs money to make the stones. It doesn't cost any money to chain reroll and use them, but it takes a lot of gold to actually make them. And if you have to make 300 and 400 at a time, and even then you're not going to get, it's just not cost effective, and it's a time waster too. So they need to fix that. But if you want to do it, if you got the time and you got the gold, and you don't mind dropping, maybe 500, 600, 700,000 gold to try to get 3 S's, go for it. But it's just not there. It's a broken mechanic. It needs to be. They need to adjust the values on that. I mean, out of the 300 that I roll, with 310, I believe it was, I saw an A just a few times. Saw a B maybe 10 or 15 times, and the rest of the time was just C, D's, and E's. Okay, you do get S occasionally on the second. It's a 2-part when you do a pool. It's like there's 2 letters, so you can get like an E, E, D, E, C, B. So I was seeing S occur occasionally on the second part, but not the first part, which is the big, and that's the one that you need to hit. So, like I say, if you want to do it, it's there. Knock yourself out, but don't expect it. It's just luck. So, it's just a very, very low percentage, and it's complete RNG related. But yeah, it's a little bit misadjusted as far as I can see. But yeah, so definitely try to get these the glow sticks, so you can get the so you can clear these out. There's a nice set of rewards in there. It's something to definitely focus on, and you get them what's inside of the narrative dungeon. So you should just be basically, you should just be just getting on hard and go all the way to the end, and just choose and make sure that you have your up child. So I've got uh, Neptune in there, and then just hit repeat, and then just retry, and then you can just like max it if you want, depending on how much you got, and just let it go. Okay, that's the easiest. That's the easiest way to go about it. That's what I do. I just set it up in the evening and let it run for like a couple hundred times. I blew a bunch of my stamina doing that, and that's why I've been able to clear that 8th level so many times and start getting some really nice rewards, is because I just let it run each day on my phone, and I just set it off to the side and let it go. Don't come back and check it 4 or 5 hours later, collect any rewards that I got, and I could do some rolls. But that's the best way to do it. But you got you got 2 days. So tomorrow night is when 26 or 27, 28. So tomorrow, day after tomorrow, it's going to end. So you want to get in there and knock that out. Make sure that you do definitely at least complete the dungeon, so that you can get all of the rewards in the narrative collection. I got a bunch of stuff, so let's go ahead and open up this stuff here. All right, so let's go ahead and just, well, this is a bunch of just, this is just little 1-ticket stuff. Not going to worry about that. This is the equipment that I got. Let's see if we get A's on any of this. Both of those were A's, actually. An evil flower and a motorcycle helmet. Let's see about this. Okay, that's an A as well. And this is an A as well. Okay, so these are actually A tickets. Okay, no, they're not. Okay, I just got really lucky on those first ones. They're not A tickets. They're 5-star, but they're not guaranteed A. I just got really lucky and got four A's out of it. For a minute, I thought, well, these look like they're A's. So they're not. So those tickets that you get on the mission pass for doing the S rank materials are not A guaranteed. It's just 5-star, which is what the ticket said. I was just amazed that I got like. Normally when it's at a 5A, I don't actually get that very often, but I did on those. They must have a higher drop rate for pulling A. So let's go ahead and take a look at these 5-star tickets here and see what we got. See if anybody comes to mind. I've been using my 5-star tickets lately on actually just igniting, doing the ignition on characters. So that's good. I need that. I'm looking for some 5-star water childs that I already have because I'm trying to get Eve up. And to unlock a slot on a character, you need to have a 5-star ticket of that same type. So this is earth, so wood. So not really what I was looking for. I was looking for a 5-star water that I already had, all wood. So okay. So what you have to do. So we use Eve as an example. Let's see, where's Eve at? Got her on the team. So right here is Eve. So to unlock Eve's ignition, as you can see, I've got her up to 3, amplified attack, amplified agility. To unlock this slot, the next slot that goes for, you need a water child. Okay, so I was looking for, as you can see, I don't have any 5-star water childs that I can't use. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to break her until I get a water one. I did get a light one, so what I wanted to do now is I'll be able to unlock a slot on Mafdet. So you see now I can unlock a slot if I go to her ignition and unlock a slot. That's already been unlocked. So what you have to do is you have to unlock this with a core. I'm out of cores at the moment, so I'll go back to that later. So what you need to do is you need to unlock all 3 of these. But to unlock the main set, it needs to be a light child. So I will be able to unlock a light child for that because I do now have a light child. I just got it in the draw if I want to use one. If I'm of course going to actually use them to uncap first, but any left over can go into this. Now understand that this is going to interfere with any of your House of Reincarnation or things like that, simply because of the fact that this is another place that you can use your 5-star childs. So I get them pretty frequently. So I can use them on this, and as you can see, I've been doing a pretty good job in terms of core creation. I've got 2 on Dana, 3 on Mafdet, 3 on Eve, 1 on Mott, but she hasn't got ignition yet. I've got her in the spa right now, so I'm getting close to You got to get hunt like abilities got to be up there. Plus, they're still coming out with some. So I'm not exactly sure because if you look at some of these, like this is only 41, but I have ignition. So even I'm not exactly sure. She's only 42, so I'm not exactly sure what the actual limit is. Maybe it's 40, 16, but she's got ignition. So I don't think likability has anything to do with it. I think it's just coming to a time that they have not fully got some of them rolled out yet for the ignition is what I think is the problem. So I expect to see those ignitions coming pretty soon for all the childs in different categories. But we just have to wait and see. But yeah, but I want to start focusing a little bit on her simply because she's excellent, excellent character. Bathory's always been. She's got there's the second version of her, Courtesan Bathory, which is fire. But I like this version of her because she's an excellent character, and she's a very good character if you're looking for a good character to put inside of your team for actual doing PvP. She's it because she's got an excellent skill set. Okay. Drives final blow negative 25% to all enemies during PvP. DOT neg 50% to all. So she's got an extremely good leader buff, which is why I have her set up as my leader. And this team does excellent. Yeah. This is a very, very good team in terms of what I needed. And once I get, once you get Eve up, Eve becomes top tier once you get her ignitioned up all the way. She obliterates because she hits so many times in one shot. So yeah, so that's what I'm working on, getting them up. But yeah, definitely want to work on the ignition if you can for your characters, simply because of the fact that it does give a pretty good buff to the characters and will allow them to get exponentially stronger, which is what you're looking for. A lot more productive than the actual weapon, armor, and accessory crafting option, which is something that you can get into if you got some time, but I don't have it. So let's see if there's anything else inside of here that we want to go ahead and open up. These are just a bunch of ones I'll open up later. Here's a 3 to 5. Soul Cartas. 3, 3, 4. Nothing nice. Nothing in there. Here's a 5-star Prism Soul Cartas. Let's see what this one gives up. Centennial would be nice. And we got a Starry Stage. This is weak point, so it's 550 in rage. The next world boss coming up, by the way, on the 28th will be Heket. She's wood, so remember, wood beats water, water beats fire, fire beats wood. So get those fire childs leveled up and get them ready, because she will be up, and Heket is a world boss, and she is wood, so you want to bring fire. Okay, so let's get these 4 to 5-star child tickets. Rudolph, Cora, Victorix, and Hybridos. So let's see if we got enough to actually do a we do. So let's go ahead and these are 4 stars in here that we just got. So we've got 1 for her because she's already at 4. 1 for Cora, she's already at 4. She's at 6. She was one of the Eldorado was one of the characters in the training event they had a while back, and she's already maxed out as well too. So there's the 4. Evolve. So now I've got 5-star. I've almost got, I think I got enough to do another child if I want to. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got more than enough. As you can see, you get these pretty easy, and then you just work on them, what I just showed you. But you need to fire. You need the fire crystals, so that's why you farm the levels that has fire crystals in it, and just make sure that you use that level. That way you can get them as much as you can. So I got another one to bring up. I recently brought up. I decided to go ahead and bring up AI simply because of the fact that I had a I had a actual child for her right here. Uh, I just decided to go ahead and bring her up. I mean, she'd been around for quite some time. So I just went ahead. I had the child, and I really wasn't focused. I didn't have anybody I wanted to use it on, and she was at 55. So I went ahead and popped her up, brought her up to 60. I'm running her in the. She's running inside of the exploration right now. I've got her running in one of these. I'm not sure which one though. She's in here in one of them. Right here. So running in her in here. And that's how I'll level her up. I'm not going to spend I'm not going to spend my blood gems on that. If I was going to be using her in the next event, then I might do it. But she's dark, so I probably won't. I don't think I've ever actually seen her be a staple for any of the world bosses, which is why I hadn't leveled her up. But yeah, so get those fire childs out, get them ready. I got a pretty good fire team, so I think I should be able to do pretty good against Heket. But yeah, so she'll be out in 2 days. World Boss Heket, Wood Boss. Okay, so make sure that you're ready. Get those fire childs and get them smoking up, because a wood child always want to use fire if at all possible. But you could, of course, use other. You want to try to avoid water, of course, since they're going to have the damage debuff. And every time they get hit by a Heket, it's going to do extra damage. So they're going to die fast. So you can use them, but it's just best to make sure they're not definitely on the front line. And they're not going to do as much damage against them. So it's just not relevant to use them unless, you have to. I have multiple fire attackers, so it's not like I'm lacking in that regard. So I'll be able to build up a pretty good team. We'll have to see how much I can get. But yeah, she's up on the 28th maintenance break. So don't forget that. The other things going on, they've got a Rumble challenge going on. Okay, this is going to be going on for 2 more weeks. Just do your Rumbles each a day, okay? That's all you got to do. And you get a 5-star Soul Cartridge ticket. I know it's not, I like the fact that you can get an Orb 15 select box. This is what you want to go for. Try to get the Orb select box, simply because these are excellent for getting your equipment leveled up, okay? And you definitely, if you can, go for the crystals. Okay, basically you just clear your 5 tickets, then buy the tickets, and that's what you get the reward for crystals. But you should definitely be able to get this. But you definitely want to get these Orb Select box if you can, because that's a +7. That's a way to get a child up, and you've got plenty of time to complete it. So it's 2 more weeks. So focus on that. Dog's Purpose, like I said, that'll be ending in 2 days. As will most of these missions as well. So go ahead and get in there and knock that out. Get those fire childs ready for Heket coming up on the 28th, our next world boss. All right. So thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Once you've subscribed, you'll see a bell. If you click on the bell, you'll be notified each time I drop a video. If you want to help out the channel, you can like it or share. Yours choice. All right. So thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Remember, this is Ken coming at you from the corner, signing out.